Hey, I'm John Murdy, Creative Director of Halloween Horror Nights, and welcome back to a behind-the-scenes look at Halloween Horror Nights 2008 here at Universal Studios Hollywood. Today we're going to take you into the construction phase of our haunted attractions, and we are standing in front of one of the many haunted attractions that you can experience at Halloween Horror Nights this year. When you look at all of the work that goes into creating these haunted attractions for Halloween Horror Nights, it's basically equivalent of building 3 movies simultaneously. So right now, all of these guys who normally work on movies and television shows are moving as fast as they can and switching from location to location so that we can get everything into our production schedule. Right now I'm standing next to, of course, one of Freddy's boilers from the iconic Boiler Room from Nightmare on Elm Street. What we're actually doing right now is we're building the entire Nightmare on Elm Street maze off-site so that we can evaluate it before we rip it all down, move it back over to Universal Studios Hollywood, and set it back up again. And this is a brand new maze for 2008. We're going to take everybody into Freddy's house, 1428 Elm Street, and then from there we're going to go into the surreal world of nightmares, and we're going to take you into the high school for the classic no running in the hall scene. You're going to see Body Bag Tina. We're going to do the famous scene where the Freddy snake eats a poor young girl, recreate that live for Halloween Horror Nights. We're also doing something that we call Pukey. It's a famous scene in the Nightmare on Elm Street series where Freddy force feeds an anorexic girl until she gets incredibly bloated and basically bursts. So for us, what we really want to do is we want to have this girl puke all over our guests. Not only do we want her to spew puke all over our guests, we want them to smell puke. Last time we talked about the design process. Well, now we've moved out of the design process and we're in the production process where we physically construct these haunted attractions. Where it starts is the tent. When our guests look up, we don't want them to see anything but what they think is dark sky. So we actually have to go to the trouble of finding a giant black tent that we can erect here on this property. Then we start building the walls, and after the walls are constructed, then we start bringing in all of our artisans and craftsmen to put up the painting and the scenic decor and the props, and we spend an awful lot of time focusing on every single detail of this attraction.
Hi, I'm Jennifer Ludden, production coordinator for Halloween Horror Nights. We start our mazes by basically building all the walls, and then we apply to the walls either paint treatments or wallpapers or very scenic elements. And then once we have that up, we age it and make it look a little bit more disgusting and bloody. And then bring our props, everything from dead bodies to furniture to any number of things that will make maze that much scarier. After that, our finishing touch is always blood splatters all over the place, which you can see we have a little bit here.
By the time we finish this attraction, you're going to feel like you're living the horror movie.